another full body Pilates workout for you today. So we are gonna stretch and lengthen and tone the whole body, and we are gonna get right into it. So go ahead and just make sure you have your mat and a space where you can lay that out, and we're gonna get started. We're gonna start first on our back. So you will come all the way down and have your arms here down by your sides. Your knees are gonna be bent with your feet on the mat. We're just gonna take a few deep breaths here to settle into the space and just transition whatever you are doing right here into this workout so we can go ahead and get started and be fully focused. So arms are down. Take a deep breath in, inhale. And exhale, release all the air out, release the tension in the shoulders. Maybe let the shoulders drop down a little bit closer towards the floor. And another deep breath in. And exhale to release. One more just like that, inhale. And exhale. So making sure we're in this nice long spine, right? No tucking under of the pelvis here and flattening the back, right? I want to make sure the pelvis is nice and heavy with a slight arch in that lower back, right? Shoulders are down, back of the ribs are pulling down into the mat. Once you have that, keep your arms down by your sides. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. So holding here with your head down, we're gonna do single leg reaches. So super important to keep those ribs connected to your mat. As you inhale, reach your right leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, in. So keep alternating sides, moving with your breath. Finding that core connection. Good, inhale. And exhale. And you can start to move the legs a little bit faster, pushing one out as you pull the other in. As long as you can do that with that control and that stability. Let's do 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Good, bringing the legs back to tabletop. We're gonna do an opposite arm leg reach. So we're gonna bring both arms up to the ceiling. And I want you to send your right leg forward. Left arm is gonna come back and your right arm is gonna reach down by your side. And then you're gonna come back into center, switch to the other side. So left leg reaches forward, right arm back, left arm down by your side. And then come back in. You're gonna keep alternating sides here, challenging that core a little bit more with that opposite arm reaching. Gotta reach and bring it in. Gotta reach. And exhale, inhale, exhale. We've got one more set after this. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale in, last one. Good, pull the knees into your chest. Just rock a little bit side to side, massaging out that lower back. All right, coming back into tabletop legs, we're gonna move into our abdominal 5 series. So that first one is single leg stretch. So you're gonna lift up into your ab curl, pull that right leg in, shoulders down, reach that left leg long, and then switch sides, switch and switch. So this is a similar exercise where we're doing with our head and spine down, those single leg reaches. Now we're just challenging a little bit more with the ab curl. Let's do 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Good, bring it in, lower down. Double leg reach is next, or double leg stretch. Come back up into the ab curl, both legs stay pulling in. Inhale as you reach arms and legs out. Exhale, circle the arms around, bring the legs in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. 3 more, reach. Last 2. Last 1. Good, bring the head down. Single straight leg stretch, both legs up towards the ceiling, lift up into that ab curl, right leg pulls towards you, left leg reaches away, and switch, switch. Maybe the knees stay a little bit bent if your hamstrings or lower back is tight. Shoulders down. Good, switch, switch. 2 more sets. 2, 2, 1, 1. Bring it all the way in. All right, double leg reach. Arms, I'm gonna keep mine down by my sides, but lift it off the floor. Both legs reach up, coming into that ab curl again. Inhale, lengthen away. Exhale, lift back up. You could bring your hands behind your head for an extra challenge. 3 more, 3. Last 2, only come down with your legs as far as you can without arching your back. Last 1. Bring the legs in, lower it down. And we've got 1 more crisscross for our ab series. So legs are coming back up into that tabletop position, hands behind your head. Lift up into the ab curl, twist towards that left leg, reach your right leg long, and then switch. Switch, pelvis stays nice and steady. Elbows wide. 3 sets, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Bring it all the way in. Just let your neck relax as you bring your head side to side. And then you're gonna rock yourself up to seated position and then come into all 4s. So on the hands and knees, wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. We're gonna find a nice long spine here first, right? So belly is pulling in and up, no arching or sagging of the lower back, no sinking into the shoulders. Stay lifted, stable in your center. We're gonna reach your right leg back. Bring it to hip height without turning the hip up. Keep it pointing down towards the floor. Belly in, single leg pulses. Pulse it up, up. Feeling hamstring and glute. Lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still staying on this side. Bend your knee so it's right next to your other one, but still lifted off the mat. We're gonna bring that leg, that right leg out to the side as you lift it up and then lower down. So knee stays in that 90-degree angle and you're just opening and closing. Good. Where's your upper body at? Making sure you're not sinking into the floor. If it's too much on your wrists and shoulders, feel free to come down to your forearms. Good, lift and lift. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring that leg all the way down. All right, switching to the other side. Right knee stays on the mat, left leg lifts. Beautiful long spine, start those pulses. Where's your neck? Hopefully nice and long. Gaze down at the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bend that knee right next to your other one. Keep it lifted, and then we do those side leg lifts. Good, and lift. Good, 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back down with that leg. Do me a favor, flip your, if you're still on your wrist, flip those hands over and just stretch them out in the opposite directions. We're gonna come back into being on our wrist because we're gonna come into full plank position. So when you're ready, go ahead and come back with those hands back on the floor. We're gonna come into full plank, sending your right leg back, pressing away from the floor, sending that left leg back. All right, we're gonna do front pull up here. All right, front leg pull up. So start to lift that top leg or right leg again. All right, you're gonna flex through your left ankle as you send your heel back towards the floor. Come forward, switch to your other side. Right leg down, left leg lifts, flex through that right ankle. And then come forward. Good. Might have said angle, I meant ankle. Good. Keep switching here, finding that stability in your core, no shifting of the hips. Good. Good, forward, switch. Good, one more side. And then go ahead and bring your feet down, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen your knees. Bring your feet together, sink those hips back into child's pose. Couple breaths here. All right, coming back up. This time we're gonna come onto our forearms and find a forearm plank. And we're gonna move from front plank to side plank here, okay, alternating sides. So you can stay either on your hands and then staying on your knees for that type of kneeling plank, or you can come into the full plank on your forearms here. Hips are in line with the rest of the body. All right, so holding here, you're gonna start to then pivot to your right forearm onto the side of your right foot, lifting your left arm, coming into a side forearm plank. And then you're gonna come back through center, switching to the other side. So left forearm down, right arm lifts, everything faces forward. Good, switch to the other side. Nice long straight line. Good, switch. Good, and switch. We got one more each side here. Last one. Good, coming onto that right side again, come through center to your right side. This time bring your right knee down, set yourself up into a single knee kneeling side plank here. Lift that top leg up, reach that top arm long, and we're gonna bring knee to elbow as we pull it together, reach it away. Good, bring it in, reach away, and reach. Feeling those obliques here and that top side as you contract, but feeling also that stability on that bottom side as you stay lifted. Last two and last one. Good, all right. Come back to that full side plank. All right, here, and then come onto the forearms. So we're gonna switch to the other side. All right, this time again, you come down onto that knee, reach that top leg long, top arm long. Inhale here, exhale, knee to elbow. Reach, get in, and reach. Okay, not normal for me to be showing this back side, but that's the nature of the exercise today. Good. Last three, 2. Last one. Good, come back into that side plank here, and then come back forward, forearm plank, and then bring those knees all the way down. Sink back into one other quick child's pose. This time the knees stay together. Deep breath in, and bring it all the way up. All right, we're gonna do a little side bending exercise with a twist. So, we're gonna stay on the knees to do this one. You're gonna come onto your right hand onto the mat with your right knee onto the mat. Left knee will be stacked right on top. All right, so staying here, we're gonna come up into a beautiful side bend and then add a twist underneath the body with this top arm. So when you're ready, start to press into this hand. Lift up, press your hips forward. Side bend here. Now we sweep the arm forward as we pull the arm under the body. And then as we lift that arm up, we lower back down and we do that again. Lift up, reach. Good, arm comes forward, circle under. Good, arm comes up and we lower. And then lift. Good, forward twist. Good, under, up, and down. Last two, lift. Good, forward twist. Good, lift up and lower. Last one. Good, exhale, just that upper body rotates. Arm lifts and lowers. All right, let's switch to the other side. Swing those legs around. And now your left hand is on the mat, left knee is touching. We start to inhale as we lift up, side bend here. Good, arm comes forward, twist it under. Good, start to open up and then lower back down. Again, we lift. Good, arm forward, twist. Good, open and lower. So it's just basically like an upper body rotation here. Good, open and lower. Two more. Good, lift and lower. Last one. Up, press those hips forward, over, then twist under. Bring it open and lower. Bring your legs back to center. We're gonna take a little break here. I want you to go grab some water. Just take some nice deep breaths, bring down your heart rate a little bit, and then we are gonna meet right back here on the mat. Welcome back. We are gonna get right back into it with some seated rotation exercises. So go ahead and face the end of your mat. Legs can either be long or knees can be slightly bent. Either way, I want you in a nice tall, seated, lifted spine, no arching or rounding of the back, okay? So whichever of those positions you need to get there, go ahead and do that. Arms are gonna come out to the side. So this is our seated twist. So arms to a T, shoulders down. Grow tall and lift through the crown of your head. And then we inhale as we twist to the left. Do a little twist, twist, pulse. Then we come through center over the other side. Twist, twist. Through center. Twist, twist. Center. Good. So the goal here is keeping that nice tall spine. Good. Center. Twist, twist. Like imagine you have a puppet string on the top of your head, pulling your head, the crown of your head up taller towards the ceiling. One more each side. This exercise is harder than it looks. Go ahead and come back to center. All right, so now we're gonna do our full roll downs here. So legs are gonna be long. To start, I will show you some modifications. But start here with long legs, and then I want you to round forward, reach over the legs. Good, now start to roll down, keeping that curve in your spine. You can point your toes. If you need to bend your knees here, this would be your modification, and grab on behind your hands, do that. Otherwise, keep those legs straight, and then you roll back, bring those arms back. Inhale here, exhale, chin to chest, scoop, round and lift. Again, bend those knees if you need to. And then we continue that again, rolling down. You take whatever you need. Exhale, round and forward. Good, 3 more. I always want Pilates to be accessible for everybody, right? So everybody and everybody. So wherever you are at, there is a modification. There is a beginner, intermediate, and more advanced version of Pilates. So I want to make sure that you can still get the movements and feel comfortable in your own body wherever you're at. Good, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, scoop forward, around. We've got one more. That's gonna bring us all the way down to the mat. We're gonna stay there, articulate your spine, coming down until your head hits. And then we stay here, bending the knees, setting yourself up for bridge position. So arms are gonna come down by your sides. Feet are gonna walk in close to the body, legs will stay in parallel. Now we're gonna do a rolling, articulating bridge, finding that wave through the spine to lift and lower. So take your inhale here in neutral. On your exhale, start to flatten your back into the mat. Peel your spine off the mat. Open up the hips. Reach through the knees. Inhale here at the top. Exhale, reverse it as you roll back down. Pelvis releases. Inhale here. Exhale, roll up. Good, lifting. Feel that back and front body here working together. And then exhale, lower with control and release. Good, 3 more just like that. Bridging is one of my favorite exercises. I love the opening of the front, lifting of the back, and then this articulation of the spine. I'd love to hear in the comments below what your favorite Pilates exercise is and why. Good, lower down and release. Last one, roll up. Good, reach and lengthen through the knees, opening the hips, feel those glutes and hamstrings, and then reverse it as we come all the way down. All right, pull the knees into the chest, give them a little bit of a squeeze, and then send your feet back down onto the mat. Actually, now leave them pulling in and then roll yourself up to a seated position. All right, we're gonna come into swan. So that means we're gonna come onto our bellies. So go ahead and bring yourself forward and down, laying down in the center of your mat. So forehead is down, legs are about mat distance apart. Hands here are gonna be on the mat by your sides. Now as you're here, slide the shoulders down, pull the belly up and away from the mat. Start to engage and reach through the backs of the legs and your back body. Then start to inhale as you press into the mat. Lift the heart and chest, coming into a little swan, maybe like a baby cobra here. And then lower back down. Good, inhale, pressing the hands into the floor, lifting up, extension here. Squeeze those shoulders back and down, and then lower. Good, 2 more like that. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, bring it down. Last one, inhale, lift. Good, exhale, lower. Now arms are gonna reach out in front of you. We're gonna start with some Superman and then move that into swimming. So crown of the head, forehead down towards the mat. Good, I want you to pull the belly in. And now you're gonna lift upper and lower body together, okay? So start to inhale as you lift up like you're flying through the air. And then exhale, lower back down. Good, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Now you should really feel that whole back body working here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, now this time I want you to stay lifted, lift up, hold. Right arm and left leg lift higher, and then we switch left arm, right leg. And then you keep alternating here, right? Starting to get a little bit faster with the arms and the legs. Now we're in swimming. Eyes down towards the floor. Nice, long, strong arms and legs. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it all the way down. All right, roll onto your left side, and you're gonna bring that left arm towards the back edge of your mat, and then line the back part of your body all the way to your pelvis along that back edge as well, and then send those legs forward. We're setting up for our side leg series. This is gonna finish pretty much the workout. We're gonna finish up with a couple stretches at the end. We're gonna start to point into that top leg, keeping the hips stacked, shoulders stacked. All right, keeping that leg nice and long. We're gonna lift and lower just our side leg lift here. Flex into that bottom ankle so you feel nice and stable through that bottom leg. Good, and lift, lower, good, lift. 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Good, and release. Good. Now we're gonna turn the leg out in the hip socket, right? So the toes and knee are pointing up towards the ceiling. We're gonna do what's called a passe, which is where you bend the knee, the heel of the foot drives or comes up that inner thigh of the other leg, extend and reach it up, and then lower it back down to start. Good, bring it in, extend, and reach. So if you ever wanted to be a dancer or were a dancer, this is reminiscent of that dancer position and that passe exercise. Good, lift and reach. Now hold here. We're gonna lift the leg up, bend the knee, extend, reach it away. Lift, bend, extend. So have your best ballerina face, your best ballerina position, and just move that leg. Good, last 2. Last 1. Good, coming back to that parallel leg, we're gonna do something called hot potato. So for this one, you're gonna lift that top leg up. You're gonna internally rotate it as you tap the toe down, and then externally rotate it as you tap the heel back. So it's coming in front and behind that bottom leg, doing internal, external rotation. And the goal, just like with hot potato, is to see how fast you can tap, lift, and switching to the other one. This hot potato exercise I learned in my when I was very first getting trained in my mat work, gosh, about 15 years ago, could be more than that. And I forgot about it for so long and then just got reintroduced to it recently. So I've been including it in some of our videos. You may have seen it before. Good. And go ahead and stop, holds here. Large circles, so we're gonna bring that leg up. Good, start to sweep it forward, lift up towards the ceiling, bring it back down. Good, so lifting and lower. So we're trying to get this nice rotation of the leg in the hip socket. Do the best you can without moving the rest of that body. Now switch your direction of your circle. Lift up, forward, and bring it back. Up, forward, and back. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Good, and back. Beautiful. Bring those knees in. Sit yourself all the way up. And swing those legs off to your other side, having to lay on your right side. All right, setting yourself up, same way on this side, legs come forward. Good. Core pulling in and up, reach that top leg long, and we lift and lower. And lift. And flex through that bottom ankle for some more stability. Good, lift and lower. Let's do 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, good, bring it down. Find that turned out position with that top leg. Again, try not to drop that top hip back. Keep it lifted and on top of the other. Bend that right knee in as you bring that foot up the leg, extend, reach it away. Good, bring it up, extend, and reach. Good, up, extend, and reach. Good. 2 more times this direction. Last 1. Good. Now we lift up, bend, reach it down the leg, stretch it long, lift up, bend, reach and stretch. Good. Last 2 here. And last 1. Good. Reach and lengthen. All right, back to those hot potato on this side. So back to that parallel stance. And then you internally low rotate as you tap the toe. Externally rotate, tap the heel. Good, forward and back. Good, forward and back, staying steady through the rest of the body. Back forward and back. And again, see how quick you can go while still keeping that stability everywhere else. Good, so that's the challenge. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Good, bring it back to center. All right, large leg circles. Lift that leg up, bring it forward. Circle up and open, lower down. Forward, up, and lower. Good, lift. Maybe your circles are smaller. Maybe they're bigger. Remember, wherever you're at, it is all good. Last one. Good, lower, and then we lift, forward and back. Good, lift, forward and back. Right, so if you are a beginner, your circles may be a little bit smaller. They may be much smaller, that's okay. Last 2. Last one, good, bring it back. Woo, all right. Now, I'm gonna have you flip right over onto your belly. Press yourself back into a child's pose. All right, so we're gonna do one last kind of moving, flowing stretch here. So you're in your child's pose. Take your inhale here. Exhale, release all that air out. Now, on your next inhale, I want you to start to lift up, come forward, like you're coming into an up dog position. Send your chest forward through your arms, legs straighten. Now tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Good, now come forward, round forward into through plank first, and then into up dog. Good, release the toes. And then send yourself back to a child's pose. Do that again, rounding forward. Send your chest through the arms, straighten the legs. Good, tuck the toes under, lift the hips. Downward dog, heels to the floor, chest to the thighs. And then coming forward through plank, back to that upward dog. And then into child's pose, scoop the belly back, round the spine. Last one here, forward, into up dog first, and then tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog, forward through plank, find that wave through your spine, untuck the toes, upward dog. And last one, coming back into your child's pose. Go ahead and widen those knees a little bit more. Sink the chest down. I want you to hold here for 3 breaths. Two more. Last breath. Go ahead and stack your spine, coming all the way up. Till your head lifts. And come back to face forward to a comfortable seat. I hope you enjoyed that full body workout. If you're looking for something a little bit longer, check out my full hour Power Hour Pilates workout here. And also my most recent video is down here linked below. If you want to check out the other videos on my channel, go ahead and check it out here. And I also have more general Pilates videos as well as kids and family workouts on there as well. Thanks so much for joining, and I will see you again soon. Bye.